right. It's actually going to be my first time getting coaching since I've been in a team, I guess. So how do you want to fill this in?
So I want to do first a practice tool, and then we're going to do the live review. I just want to show you some stuff, like some little tips, some ideas, and practice tool. That way, also the people who are watching, they're going to learn a bit, you know, because some things that I'll show, you probably already know them, right? But the viewers will learn some stuff. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds perfect. So you're just going to screen share, right?
Yeah, I'm going to screen share.
Okay. Let's go here.
All right. Okay, though, we have to make an agreement, okay? Chat and Alois, these Fiora tips, they stay here. It's like, it's freak season, okay? I don't want Fiora getting nerfed. You know
It's freak season.
Every move you made, I was watching you.
If you are serious about improving and climbing to your desired league rank, you're in the right place. This year, I've worked on laying out 2 courses that will help you in all aspects to improve. One is about all the fundamentals for the laning phase, and the other one goes in depth on tempo and the mid to late. I've been Challenger for 7 years and I can guarantee you that this will massively speed up your process and reaching any goal that you have set in mind. Both courses have a preview video where you can see the style of the videos, so check those out before anything. You can also always join my Discord to check out some reviews. Alright, let's get into the video.
So I'm going to start with the Fiora basics, right? It's how the way, I'm going to start with like how the way Vital spawns, right? So I think you know that Vital spawn, there's 2 sides, right? There's the bottom left and the top right side. If it's bottom or left, for example, here it's left, that means the next one will appear top or right, vice versa, right? So here, I know it's going to appear here or here. Right. Same thing here, I know it's going to appear bottom or left. And so what that means is that whenever I'm hitting this Vital, I want to hit it on the side where the next Vitals are going to be, so I can hit them instantly. Does that make sense? So hitting it on this side would be inefficient. Hitting on this side would be good. Like this, right?
Makes sense. Yeah. Actually, I thought it was always complete opposite, but I never noticed that it can actually spawn to the side as well. As in, like, if you hit it to the left here, then it can spawn left bottom. Instead of like...
No, if you hit it left, it can't spawn bottom. It can spawn top or right.
Yes, okay, so wait, no. Here you hit it left bottom, right? But it can spawn top or right, which I thought it would always spawn right. I actually always thought it would spawn complete opposite, not like to the right. I don't know how I ever noticed that. I played like 500 Fiora games.
I see. Because the thing is, a lot of people don't... So now it's going to appear bottom or left. And that's where the RNG comes into play. Because the 50-50, whether it's bottom or left, and that can be a lot. Like, let's say there's like a wall that you can hug here. If it's bottom, it's really bad for me. Right?
I see, yeah.
And that's how it works. And then so what you can do once you like really master these vitals, because even though it's such a small thing, look how much, like, if you master it perfectly, you can like do this stuff like this, right? Where you're hitting the vitals before they spawn, and like this adds up a lot, especially in the early game 1v1s, right?
Yes, because you're always going to be there before the vital. I see.
Exactly, because like usually it's hard to get vitals, but if you use this trick, so if the moves become the vitals, it helps you hit them, right?
Yes.
And then the next combo is a basic, QW. Everyone knows that. One hidden trick that people don't know about is that you can auto attack during the QW.
Yeah, I've done that once, but I don't know how to do it.
So the way to, it's not really 100%, like you can't do it 100% of the times, but you Q then you W as soon as you land, right? And I just did it there. See, I have 6 conquerors.
Yeah, I saw 6, yeah.
But the more attack speed you have, the better it works. So if you use your E and then you Q W, it has a higher chance of working, like it just did, right?
Okay, but you have to like QW like full melee range, right? Because if you do like from a little bit further, I think it's very hard to replicate it. Wait, give me 1 second.
Yeah. Like if you do like that, see how like a W further away here? It doesn't work. Like you have to Q, then as soon as you're in melee, you W.
Yeah,
and
okay.
It's not reliable. I mean, it's not something you should rely on at all, right? But it's an interesting little thing, right? And then there's the basic ult proc, which is whenever you have your ultimate, this is how you should always proc ultimate.
Hello
you
guys,
auto,
Alois.
E,
Today we are gonna
Q,
do a coaching
auto,
in the top lane.
right? And if you do it quickly, it looks like this. Right? That's a basic combo. That's how you do it.
But can you repeat that? How did you do it? Like what you say is the fastest way to do it? Auto E, Q, E, auto, right?
Yeah, so you auto this one.
Yeah.
You E this one. You
QE.
Q this one.
Yeah.
You auto this one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
so let's
makes
say I'm in
sense.
top lane, for example. Here, if I combo here, and we're gonna assume the enemy's running away, so he's running downwards, right? So if I do this, and then this one's automatically gonna appear in front of me, right? Because he's walking downwards. Does that make sense?
You mean the next vital?
Yeah.
Yes.
So for example, boom, 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 and he'd be walking down, so I wouldn't even have to move. I could just auto it, right?
Yes.
But in general, you won't always have your E or your Q to grab close. But one general rule is that whenever you're proccing vitals, if you can't combo them, then if hit the vitals are in the way, they're running away. So if he's running downwards here, then I want to hit these two. Because the other ones, as he's running away, will automatically appear in front of me. Does that make sense?
Yes, because he's walking downwards.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So always prioritize vitals in the way they're running away, and the ones near walls. For example, he can hug this wall here, right? So I'm going to proc like this one, and then I'm going to do my combo.
Yeah, so, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So you get the right one so you can never hug the wall. I'm just gonna get a little bit used to, I guess, the vital spawn placement. Because I
Yeah,
see
it's
what you...
important.
Yeah.
Because, so one thing is, this is like, I'm getting a bit more advanced, but it's not hard to do, right? So you see this vital, how do you approach attacking this vital?
You would hit it more to the right side, right?
Yes, but whenever I see this vital, I see 3 vitals. Sounds a bit weird, I know, but I'll explain to you what I mean. So you see this vital.
Yeah.
The way I'm going to attack it here is, of course, I'm going to attack it on the right side if I can, but then I know it's going to appear on the back. So I'm going to auto the front one that I just hit, cue the back one, and as I'm running away, hit a third one. And then now I reset the vital with the move speed and it's front again. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you mean like when the wave is pushing towards you here in that
yeah.
scenario, right? So you like auto attack and Q and then get the third vital.
Yeah, of course. You'll do this in matchups where like you're confident you could win the early skirmishes, right? You're not gonna do this against like Olaf, Darius, or anything.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
more like against Ornn, Maokai, or even Riven, because if you do this, you'll proc PTA, right?
Yeah. The most important thing that I take away from this instantly is like I just never, I guess, thought about the fact that you can, of course, hit the vitals at like the outer ranges. Like you don't have to hit it in the center. You can hit it at the outer range to already prepare the next vital, which is something I just haven't been consciously doing.
Right.
That makes save you so much time.
Exactly. But also planning out the way you'll hit the vitals is really important, because a lot of players, what they'll do is they'll hit vitals and they'll react to them as they spawn, not ahead of time. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's why I get to get more used to the spawn timers. But if you hit the bottom one again here, like the way, like if you walk away and get back, it always just spawns right or top, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Like this vital always spawns right or top, right?
The next one?
Yes.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And this
Okay.
one
Yeah. It's always
left.
consistent. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No. I yes. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
But that can fuck you up sometimes. Like for example, let's say someone's hugging the wall here and I hit this vital. If he becomes top, yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. Yeah. So it's 50-50 here in those scenarios.
Exactly. And that can sometimes deny you a kill and whatnot. But anyways, moving on. If you want to like proc your ultimates and there aren't any CCs you should block, ideally you should always RW. RW is like a very, very strong and consistent combo. Because once he's slowed, it's very easy to proc the vitals, right?
Yes.
Use RW, then you use to auto QE. Like,
But this, generally speaking, works when they walk towards you, right? Like it's very hard to do when they walk away from you, unless you're full melee range.
let's say it's fine if they're like if they're only running away, sure, but people usually like auto attack while running away, and you can just block that auto attack and RW, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Because usually you want to make sure the W hits, so do it during an animation. So like a Jace Q or an Nectin like auto attack or an Ornn Q, anything like that, right? That's a general idea. And then of course like you have the like fast combos, right? And it's not that hard to do. So it's 2 steps. The first one is auto E flash, right?
Okay.
And the important thing is to flash before the E. So you auto E flash, then Q auto. Right? The second step is easy. Step 1, auto E flash, Q, then you move, and then you can whip or use auto.
Yeah. So you buffer your second auto attack with your E. Oh no, your first auto attack with your E.
Yes, so you auto E flash and you buffer it there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
And so this combo has a weakness. It's like if you see it, the slowest vital that is procced is the 4th one, right? And in Challenger, a lot of players, they react very quickly. So whenever I proc all 3 like this, they'll flash the 4th one, right? And so the workaround with that is that you can auto attack the first vital or W it, both work, and then you do this. But I fuck it up there. Let me do it again. RW, and then auto E flash Q, right? And that's like unreactable, for example, right?
Yep.
So that's just a few combos you can do here and there. And one thing is, so you can't ult during your W, right?
Yes.
But you can RW, and also, if you want to chase someone down, like a Victor or enemy AD carry, you can QRW. And it's almost as if I use my W during my ult. And what that does is it instantly procs 1 vital, and you can chase them down with that, right?
Oh, that combo is amazing, actually, QRW. That's what you do when they're running away.
Exactly. When they're running away, it's like the best combo you can do. So that's kind of the idea. So some other tricks, for example, these are a bit advanced, but people think walls counter Fiora. Well, they do, but to some degree, right? For example, let's say I'm on red side and the enemy player is. Let me just get a right vital here. Come on, give me a right vital. Come on, give me the right vital. No! Alright, this is gonna be a right vital, finally. So now it might seem impossible to proc this vital if he's running away, right?
Yes.
But one trick you can do is to position yourself here. Now what happens if he walks down?
You auto attack him in the vital instantly, I guess, because you body block him, right?
Exactly, so his pathing will leave him around me.
Okay,
right?
I see.
And it makes you hit the vital. Another trick, so sometimes they aren't moving. And what do you do if they're not moving and they're auto-attacking you? Well, for example, let's say he's auto-attacking me here, and he doesn't let me hit the vital. I auto him, he's autoing me back. As soon as he goes for the auto, I walk back so his champion follows me and I Q in the gap.
Wow, that's so intricate, but yeah, I see what you mean. So you drag him away from the wall like that.
Exactly, those are like small tricks, small tips you can do.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, it's very advanced, but that's pretty insane that
Yeah.
you
Like-
do space like that in a 1v1. That's crazy.
Exactly. Like I'm showing it to you because you're challenger and you're like you're a very good player, right? But like the average like player wouldn't be able to execute this. And one thing people don't know is that so the coding for Fiora Vitals works in a way where any damage that comes from Fiora that isn't a dot or like Tiamat AoE will proc Vitals. For
Yeah.
example, Redemption procs Vitals.
But
Right.
it depends where you're positioned at, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where the spell is coming from. It matters where Fiora's positioning is.
Yeah, okay,
Right? So I could like take Everfrost and do some vital shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it works. And that means abilities like Iron Shield procs vitals, right? People don't know that. And that's why like Whip procs vitals, Stride, all these items can proc vitals. Very good to know. And besides that, there are some niche wall jumps, some small tricks. Like you can parry the Herald Charge. Some people don't know this, right? Like, and it stuns like an enemy. You can parry the Dragon Push to stun someone. You can. A lot of people don't know you can jump over this wall, right? I guess you're a Riven player, so you're familiar with this, right?
Yes. I just
But you
don't.
can do
I
that
don't
for
even
it.
manage to do it on Riven though. But sometimes, I guess it's
Yeah,
it's
but on
a.
Fiora, it's very calculated. Like you just click on the flower and click on this tree.
I
Click
see.
on this flower, click on this tree. Super easy.
Yeah.
But I can only do it from this side of the map. I can't do it here. I don't know why it doesn't work. And another niche wall jump is this one where you have to fit in the crack. Then you queue here, you just jump.
Crazy.
No. It's crazy because I've never like seen any other Fioras use these jumps in the games and whatnot, right? But yeah, that's the idea. There aren't many other combos. Like there's of course like Smite can proc vitals and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then you have it's like jungle Fiora, but you can't clear camps anyways.
No, I will not play Jungle Fiora.
Yeah, it's doomed. But oh yeah, I forgot the most important trick. How could I forget this? Now this is crazy. Do you see how it doesn't have a vital here?
Mm-hmm.
Fiora Vital only appears if both players have vision of each other.
Yes.
Meaning, let's say my jungle is pathing top. Enemy top fogs downwards. I don't know if he warded here, 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 or anywhere. What I can do is go inside the bush. If he doesn't get a vital, that means it's not warded.
Ah, I see. Yeah. So yeah, you can utilize that to your advantage. You can just basically verify if a bush is warded or not based on vital spawning.
Exactly.
Very
And
nice.
that's extremely OP because let's say, for example, you know how some people like to cheese in bushes, like here, like they'll just wait here and they'll see you have a ward. Well, they'll know you see them, so that's kind of a weakness. But on the other side, if someone like if you're here waiting in the bush to cheese someone, oftentimes what they'll do is they'll bait you and they bring jungler and kill you. That doesn't work because if they try to bait you, it's going to be a vital that spawns, right?
Yeah. So if this guy literally, like, if you're in this bush, right, and this guy would literally walk straight past you but doesn't enter the bush, a vital would never spawn until you leave the bush, right?
Yes, well, there's a weird interaction where if they're like, so see how there's no vital here, but if they walk like right next to you, a vital.
Oh, I see. I see.
I
Yeah.
don't know why, but it is a small thing.
But I guess, I mean, you can use this to your advantage, but it also works to your disadvantage in some scenarios, right?
Yeah, exactly. But because you're the one who can control it, you can generally make it to your advantage.
I see. Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
And so I think that's mainly, I covered most things about Fiora. I might be missing some stuff, but I think that's basically.
I have some questions about setups, right? So we can just do that whilst we're here still too. So I played Fiora, but I played like a completely different style of Fiora. Because when I played Fiora, I played in competitive. I'd always play Grass Sorcery. Always. But I feel like Grass Sorcery Fiora is like a complete different champion than Conqueror or PTA Fiora. Because you're just only Q poking and then you all in, but you don't necessarily like... I would say, how I see it right now, is if you play Grass Fiora, it is low risk and medium to high reward. Because it's hard to lose lane. You can use this in like melee matchups and range matchups.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why a lot of people are competitive, and you'll see most pro players, they play Grass Fiora because it's very consistent, it's very easy, but it has a lot of weaknesses, right?
Yes.
One issue is that it takes a lot of time to activate and have impact. Like, even if you have Divine, like, you're good at 1v1s, but your wave clear is disgusting, right?
Exactly.
And, like, you're not very useful. So that's why I only have very specific matchups where I run Divine, and if I do run Divine, it's only with Grass. Because when you think about it, it works well together.
Yeah.
Whenever you're playing Grass, almost all your damage comes from your Q. Right?
Yeah, you don't need the attack speed.
Right, exactly. So whenever I'm using my Qs, I just want grab. So your E is irrelevant. And important thing, by the way, I now max W second on Fiora.
Yeah, I saw this too. I saw you were doing that, so I tried it myself as well.
It's very OP. It's very, very OP. And especially if you're playing Grass, it's even more OP.
Yeah, you get wave clear.
Because, Yeah, well, you get wave clear as well, but it's kind of like when you're playing Riven. Like, you know how you can max W on Riven?
Yeah, actually,
maxing W
yeah.
on Riven is like maxing E on Fiora. You know what
Okay,
you're saying?
I see your point. Yeah, I never max W on Riven. I always max E second. So I guess you always max W second on Fiora. That makes sense.
Yeah, and why is that though? It's because I'm never thinking to myself, oh, do I need E to play here? No, it's always, I need to wait my parry.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's same thing for Riven, right? Where it's like, I need to wait my E. So it's a similar idea.
Yeah, so how I see it right now when I'm playing Fiora, right? So Grasp is low risk, medium to high reward. When I play Conqueror, I would say it's medium to high risk and then high reward, right? But it carries some risk, simply because if you take one bad trade, it's going to be very hard for you to approach the matchup again. Because the sustain with Grasp, if you hit like one Vital, with your Grasp, you sustain 50 flat HP every time. And I feel like no champion can realistically trade against that. Whereas with Conqueror, I feel like you need to understand your matchups and your limits way better to make it work.
Yeah, that's the idea. And that's why I recommend Grasp for beginners, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because well, there are some champions that can fight against Grasp, especially like once people start going like if they know how to manage waves properly, Grasp becomes very weak, right? Because if they start freezing and then you start doing longer trades because they go like armor boots, bramble vest, it becomes complicated to do those Q short trades, right?
Yes.
I only have specific matchups where I go Divine Grasp, which is Sejuani, Poppy, Gragas, and Renekton, right?
No range champions you do go Grasp into?
Yeah, also Kennen. Forgot, it's only one.
Not like Jace, for example.
No, I go PTA because
Okay, I see, yeah. More kill pressure.
Yeah, if I was playing in pro play, maybe I would do Grasp, but the issue is it just takes too much time to activate. Like, Jace has such nice economy that he'll have Mana Mune and Eclipse. I'm gonna have like Divine, maybe like Tiamat to my boots, you know?
Yeah, so you get like, outskilled too fast. I see. And you don't get kill pressure in lane.
And you have like terrible wave clear. This feels very bad. And so that's kind of the idea. Like, you have the right idea with the PTA, Conk, and Divine. And of course, your builds will change based on what you're doing, right? One thing I also recommend is that if you're playing Grasp, it's not that valuable to take Ignite. Like Ghost, I'm sorry, not Ignite. It's not that valuable to take Flash. Taking TP Ignite, TP Ghost, or TP Exhaust is better, right?
Yeah. And you usually also, like you said as well, when you go Grasp, you don't go Trinity. I think you can go Trinity Force, but it's just suboptimal, right? Grasp, generally speaking, means you're going to go Divine. Whereas Conk, generally speaking, means you go either Gore Drinker or Strike Breaker.
Yeah, or you could go Trinity as well, right?
Oh yeah, Trinity. Yes, you can still go Trinity. So when do you switch between the two?
Between
three, sorry. Between the three. Yeah.
Oh, so I'll explain. So think about it, like Conquer and PTA allow you to go any item, right?
Yeah.
Realistically. With Grasp, you almost have to go a Sheen item, right? If you're stomping, I'll go Trinity. If not, I'll go Divine. Then for Conquer, now there's condition. If I'm playing against a lot of bruisers where I need health and damage, for example, Set, Viego, and maybe we have Nautilus support, here I need sustain and damage. So I'll go Gore Drinker, right? Because without the healing, I can't survive.
Yeah.
If I'm playing against tanks where I need a lot of DPS and the health isn't that relevant, I'll go Hydra into Trinity, right?
Makes sense.
Because this is maximum damage, right? And then if I'm playing against squishy champions that have a lot of mobility and that are a bit hard to catch, and maybe also it's really good if you're stomping, is Strike, right?
So one question I'd have then is, let's say you theoretically in the matchup, or let's say against a team comp, it would be optimal for you to look for a Gore Drinker, but you recall on like, I don't know, 700 gold in the early game. Do you just go like Longsword Boots then? Or how do you approach that?
Well, it depends. So if I don't need any damage, I'll just go... I mean, if I don't need any like sustain, like I don't need a Ruby Crystal or anything to survive, like some weak side or anything, like I'm gonna get dove, I'll go like just Longsword Refillable or Longsword Boots, right?
Okay.
But ideally, you want your recalls to be very like specific. So
yeah, you want pickaxe, right?
Yeah, because I cheated recall, I get Longsword Refillable on my first recall. And then on top of that, my second recall, I'll try to stall it as much until I can get either pickaxe,
I see,
page,
yeah,
or like whip.
So you always play for that early cheater recall. I saw some of your games. I was watching some of your games at the end of the clamp. I saw you doing a lot of cheater recalls. You're playing more with TP, so you just look to get priority in the early game. Recall at like the 500, 600 gold value, get longsword refill, and then play out the slow push. Maybe proxy one wave after you get crash the wave, so you can get pickaxe, and then you play like that.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's because, well, Fiora's a champion, and I'm sure you felt this, where if you get behind before your first item, it becomes very difficult to play, because then your ability to acquire resources is very limited. Right?
Yes, yeah.
But once you have Hydra, Strider, Gore, then dying is alright. That's why it's really important to minimize risks in the early game, and that's why you'll see me go for cheater recalls, and either I'll play for the bounce back, either I'll TP back to lane or I'll walk, depending on the condition. For example, like there's some matchups like that are just instantly win from the early game. Like for example, if you're playing against Garen, if you cheat a recall on wave 3, TP back to lane, thin out the wave, and get a freeze, he can't play the game anymore, right? You'll have level advantage, or you'll be same level.
Yeah.
You'll have item advantage against Garen, and then that matchup you just can't play.
Yeah, but that's only works if you run TP, I guess, right? Because you like the third wave just treat recall, and if you then don't have TP, then it would never work. Because he'd just be level 4 to you level 3. So that's why you run TP.
Exactly. I think right now in the current meta with respawn timers, with the waves coming quickly, and depth on like a move speed on respawns, I think playing anything other than flash TP in 90% of matchups is grief. Like you're playing a champion that does not have good wave clear, and so managing the waves and not falling behind early game is incredibly important, right?
Okay, I think I got a decent understanding. You want to go to the live game?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, let's go. It's a good matchup for me though, no? Theoretically. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
It's fine. It's fine. You can work around that. I know it might seem bad, but it's not as bad as it's.
I mean, I saw you play the matchup. You play super aggressive level 1.
You have to, otherwise you lose afterwards.
Yeah, you go PTA or Conk?
PTA.
I see.
Oh, Cassante maybe.
Oh, that's just Conqueror, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna take the setup you have right now. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
What I like to do personally against Cassante is take TP Ignite in at least like I think TP Ignite is very valuable. You can think about it though.
I'm gonna play Flash. I mean, this matchup is good for me, so I have no excuses. I'm just gonna focus a bit more. So you go D-Shield or D-Blade here?
D-Blade.
Okay.
And this is actually a matchup that's similar to Rumble in the sense where you're going to play super aggressive level 1, and if you can, zone him from the melees. So I saw actually your YouTube video where you played against Irelia, and it's the same idea, right?
I see.
Oh, you're with Jesu. This is high low lobby, hella high low lobby.
Yeah, I mean, I DK'd from like 700 LP. I haven't played high in a while now.
I mean, your Ezreal was like rank 3.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
rank 5.
No, I
you
get
don't wanna-
spotted by
yeah.
double goat. He's just AFK too. Hey, streamer, don't look.
Damn.
Wait, our jungler can buy a D-Blade, that's crazy.
Yeah. Imagine you could buy Doran's ring right now, that'd be crazy.
But I feel like I'm already kind of too late anyways, if he walks with the wave.
Yeah, of course. But what you can do is go into the bushes, which will allow you to get the back vital here. Like I'll just go into the second bush, and now it gives you space because he has to be careful, right? Perfect. You're doing it well. So even though you're behind, you caught up.
I did get the mean aggro, so it's gonna be harder to replicate it now.
That's still fine.
But now I just
You
play with the
should
mean
have-
line, right?
Yeah. You played that well, but there was something that could have been done a bit better. But we'll check it anyways. This is
Okay.
good. This is really good. Now you're gonna get level 2, so you want to punish him if you can. Level up E, by the way, not W.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll always
W's
max
not-
W there.
Yeah. No, E and combo him here. Big chunk of damage on that front vital. Very
Nice.
good. If you level W early game, it's not that useful against Cassante. Now start positioning for that bottom vital. Like go a bit downwards and look for the Q.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna get a front vital now, so you can go in. You can go in. It's gonna come on front. Boom auto. Good stuff. I like that. You're gonna get your W, so walk up. W. Oh yes!
Yes, sir!
Okay. That was so good. That was perfect.
Yeah, we'll time. Okay. Now we're back in the zone. I'm in the zone now.
Yeah, Briar's invading though, so like maybe look into that a bit. See what's going on.
Oh, I hit a mean. FF.
Now, is there a proxy angle or what?
I
I'm not
think
sure.
so. Briar wants
I
to
like
dive.
the
I don't
proxy.
think so.
No, you guys can't dive. There's no chance. So it's a Cassandra.
Warwick might come back into top side though.
Yeah, so I don't usually go for these proxy plays. I know you do a lot. Okay, Warwick is. I'm actually. We don't know. Yeah, he's onto you. You can just jump over the wall, whatever. I respect it. I respect it.
I was scared. I was scared. Hey, this guy's ghost, by the way.
Yeah,
he's ghosted.
but he's kind of trolling. But you guys can dive with Silas here. Wait, he's trolling.
I
So
mean,
let Silas stay.
yeah.
Try to start with W if you can.
Okay.
Adios.
Oh, you got pickaxe. Oh, I got a flash, I believe.
Yeah. That's a bit scary. But I think, what the hell is going on this game?
It's a banger.
It's a banger, that's what I'm saying. Double longsword available.
Okay, I'll go pickaxe there.
We'll go into it anyways.
Yep.
You have an insane wave state. But here, you're gonna go Hydra first.
Oh,
and-
okay, I see, yep.
Yeah, and if you go double longsword refillable here, it's pretty nice because you really want the refillables. I feel like getting them early, it saves your economy in the long run. Okay, I mean you have a very good wave state here. You have 2 assists on him. and level lead. Just thin out the wave a bit because Sante can tank the waves a lot and he can clear it.
Yep.
But you're good. I mean, you're good.
And Briar's gonna go into bot side. Warwick should do the same.
Quick detail: whenever you parry Cassante W, you have to predict where he's gonna go, and you wait like 0.5 seconds because he can only do it after 0.6. Right?
Okay.
But you got this. No, don't be afraid to fight him here. You can win this. Good parry. Okay, so in that position, just parry. If he's holding his W a lot, just parry his Q. It's fine. Like parry a normal Q, like not even like a.
I see ya.
Like
Oh,
a
what
Q.
the hell?
Yeah, you're fine. You're chilling. It's useless. He's helping him crash.
Why is he still topside? It's so strange. I guess he's just gonna help him crash.
Yeah.
See, both in the goat with 2v1.
Honestly, you can listen to the voices and fights, but
No. The voices are telling me last game went really horribly wrong, right?
yeah, you just need one minion, so you can like. Okay, I like that. Yes. Yes, you kill. Focus on the vitals. Focus on hitting the vitals. Auto E.
Oh!
Did you notice what Alois did there?
I did
He held
things.
his E. He held his E for the burst so that Warwick thinks he can beat him.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah. Sit down, you piggies.
Okay, throw out the wave and recall. Now I would go pickaxe longsword here.
Okay.
So I'll
coach.
explain why you go Hydra first. So you remember how I told you go Gore whenever you need damage and healing?
Yes.
Well, you go Hydra if you only need damage. Because realistically, you don't need more health against Cassante. You need to be able to kill him quickly.
Do you go Caulfield or longsword? I'll go longsword here, right?
Oh, Caulfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Riven, you go actually triple longsword in these scenarios, so you can one-shot cast this with like 2 Qs. So I'm a bigger fan of the flat damage over the ability haste.
Yeah. I kind of agree with Riven as well because you're often killing the enemies in one.
Yeah, but with Fiora, I guess it's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the CDR is very valuable, especially for your parry. Don't forget to max parry second, by the way.
Yeah. Point.
Like, but you see how you held the E, how valuable it was?
Yes, sir.
So strong because they get baited.
Okay, that was not it.
Yeah, because you never parry there. Even if it hits you, it's fine. Because now if you parry, that's 24 seconds where you can just hit the wave for free.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, probably could have killed him if I just held my W here.
Yeah. I mean, you're still fine. Just auto the vital and just
There's
as
just
long
a
as you're
plant.
calm, you don't have an issue.
Yeah, there's just a plant in the river that I don't want it to get access to, but I think
Yeah.
this wave. So I would hard push here. Actually, no, slow pushing is fine, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would slow push here, because you want to make sure you get that bounce back. Right? If you hard push, you can clear the wave before next wave comes. And
No, you're totally right. I was thinking I will hard push. I get access to the plant like he did right now, and then I instigate the bounce instantly. But this is fine too.
Yeah.
I still have the level up, so I could fight him, I guess.
So there's a lot of ways to approach the trade here. You don't want to look to parry his Q. Don't parry it.
Okay.
Because even though it might seem that you want to parry the Q, it's too obvious. Every Cassante knows that's what you're going for, right?
Yeah.
So they'll just double you whenever you do it. So try to parry your normal Q, like they're here. And now, trade him up a bit. And if he walks up, you can Q then ult.
Should I have ulted there?
No, because he just W's out.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you see the idea that if you parry his Q3, it's too predictable,
Yep.
right? And you don't want to make it predictable. That's why I'll often have this parry your normal Q. Now, as soon as you can get a bounce back here, it just lands in an extremely good state. I like it. Don't go behind him. Don't make the mistake of going behind him.
Okay.
Not bad. As you go behind him, Cassante does the funny. He sends you to Uganda in 2 seconds.
He has no W, right?
Yeah, but he can just ult you.
Wait, Briar's coming.
Come-
Dude, but she was 1 HP. I respect it though. The guy's
Yeah,
not scared.
she's psycho. But you can just dive him here. The way you do it is wait for the front vital. Don't push too quickly because he's not gonna recall here. He's baiting. Wait for the front vital and then you. It's hard, but
I don't think I should do it, coach.
Don't dive. No, don't do it. Don't dive. Because he's gonna sustain too much. You can just poke out. That's fine. Now, if he uses his Q, and if you want to dive, listen. You do it yourself when you think it's good. But if you want to, start with W.
Okay.
Right. Because the way that dive works is if you dive him and you start with W, if you miss a W, the dive wouldn't have worked anyways. So might as well use it at the beginning. So you won't take aggro and you won't die from it.
I see your point.
That's kind of the idea. Holy
I want to go.
Hey,
I need my W.
I'm watching, boss.
Okay, now
He's definitely gonna do it. You can stack the way, then yeah, but you don't have enough gold yet.
I get his plate. I do. See,
Yeah,
I would
okay.
sell my D blade here, right? But you don't think it's worth it to speed up my gameplay
No.
like that?
Yeah, I've done like the evaluation in a way, and I've never seen a situation where it's worth it.
I mean, I can just sell refill. I have it. I'll be the patient guy.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Because yeah, the thing is, like, think about it. Like, you're only getting 180 gold, but you're losing 10 AD, 100 HP. Like it's like 800 gold of stats if you take into account the omnivamp.
Yeah, I see your point. I definitely see your point.
Now just TP top and
I'll buy sweeper here too usually.
Interesting. I like it. I think it's interesting. Now you also want to force plates. You did that on the YouTube video I saw as well. You use force plates here.
Yeah.
Just go behind and make him choose between minions or denying heal.
Yeah, exactly.
And he loses cannon there. And now he just Q out and you're fine. Even if he hits it, it's not the end of the world. Just Q out. Ult him. You have parry coming up.
Wait, what? Where did he go?
Oh. Yeah, it's gotta be a bit careful. I mean, he's losing a lot here, even if he kills you. You're not in the bush, by the way.
Coach, I have a problem.
Can we get 07 in the chat?
Shit!
It's fine. It's fine.
He lost the waves. It's worth it.
Yeah, and you baited the Warwick top lane.
Yeah, that's worth it. And now their bot lane died because there was no work to counter gank.
Exactly.
Oh, that was so horrible.
I mean, it's fine. What you should have done in that position...
Should I have W'd earlier?
Yeah, as soon as you ulti, you W'd for the slow to proc the vitals on ultimate, right?
Yeah, then you can get all the vitals.
Exactly. It's so hard to explain someone how to play Fiora because there's so many niche situations.
Yeah, you have to show me in the review. Like, it's hard to show it in game, but I think like that's the thing. You know in every matchup exactly the trades you should do because you're a one trick in that scenario.
Yeah.
Right? I had the same with Riven. I know exactly how to respond when he does X thing. With Fiora, I just don't. I just need to get so much more experience on this champion before I feel like this is how I should respond.
Yeah, but I mean now it's fine. What I could do whenever I have Hydra is I just force platings. And I just proxy.
Yeah. That's exactly what I would do now too. And we go.
Yeah, I mean, even on Riven, it's the same thing, right? So it's like same shit. I mean, on Cannon Wave, it's gonna be easier because it's gonna have like a bigger wave to clear. Warwick's bot side, by the way, so you're solo.
Yep. Oh, stop hitting me. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I'm trolling it. I'm just gonna get for a plant over. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's freezing, but like it's not gonna do anything anyways. It's so useless. But you want to see if you can get that one plate left.
Exactly. I want to like really play aggressive on this wave, and I gotta play it a little bit better mechanically here. Am I just trading too much with him, maybe?
No. You're trading a good amount. And now you can just go like hug the right wall here.
Yeah, he's just holding it out of the third range. Yeah, he's being annoying. He knows what he's doing. Maybe I could have QW'd that.
He's responding well. I mean, you should try to fight him a bit, right? Because you have sustain.
Yeah.
But he's responding like very well. This is exactly how you should play for the Cassante. I mean, he's a good player. He's played in LECs. Like, of course, he's not like your average GM player.
Okay, now we get it. I give
Fuck
up.
it.
No! He's coming!
Jump over the wall. Jump over the wall. You're fine. Hit the plant. Run!
Oh, we got the plate! GG! GG! Now what?
Because you can clearly see that like here your goal in the game is just gonna be to like wait the move speed from base, wait the move speed from base.
Oh yeah, 14. Good point.
Yeah. So you can clearly see here your goal is just to get Trinity and just like hard pushing the side lane. Like, because if you look at team fighting, they have Karma, Jin, Syndra. Like, you're not gonna be useless in fights. At all, right? Yeah. But one exception here, like I said, there's always exceptions.
Wait, who plays this? Look at that. There's a little piggy here. Hello.
You can beat him, but yeah, just proc the vitals. Don't parry. Q over the wall. Nice, good shit. But you see why I also say here don't parry? Because if you parry these obvious abilities, it's too predictable. Like, he'll know when to dodge, right? I mean, like, it's just... A lot of people tell me, like, oh, Jack's matchup is 50-50 because either you parry the E or you don't, right? That's not it at all.
That's not the case. I see.
I just say just jump over the wall and proc.
Yeah. I was thinking the exact same thing. Great minds thinking alike right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Alois, you know?
I'll get right here. Just where I belong.
Yeah.
And now I can maybe TP both.
Yeah, you want to be bot lane as soon as you can,
Yeah.
preferably.
Oh, this work
He's
is
just gonna
coming.
he's gonna get cooked. Yeah. And now you can parry the fear though.
Oh.
Good. It was-
GG!
yeah, that was a really good parry. But like, see how it's a similar situation to where you can only parry these abilities whenever it's necessary to kill them, right?
Yes.
Because you have to slow them down. But if you're in a fight where you're not sure if you can kill, don't do that.
Yes, sir.
I mean, this is an amazing Fiora game. Like 9 CS per minute, 3-1-3,
Hello.
2 plates. Like we're chilling. Yeah. I mean, you just hit the vitals. So one thing against tanks, prioritize hitting vitals rather than getting autos in. It's like that auto attack you just did there. Not
No,
worth
that
it.
was the sexiest
Go
thing
for
I've
vitals.
ever seen in my life.
Ultra move speed. Ultra move speed.
We're chilling though. See, I'm not scared.
Oh! Oh!
I'm scared.
Another one.
Come here,
Alex.
bitch.
Wait for parry. Wait for parry. You gotta
Okay.
keep it calm, you know.
I put a point. Yeah, I panicked. I'm sorry, coach.
He has no ghost. He has no ghost.
Okay,
Flash it on him. L9.
I'll instigate the fight.
He's dead. He's dead. Q.
No! Don't! Close your eyes! Close your eyes! It's all good. Nothing happened.
We didn't see
Erase
it.
the
Oh,
last
wait,
3
wait.
seconds from memory. He doesn't have vision. That's how he got
Yeah,
vital.
no, you're fine. You can just get the components.
Okay, my bad. We're lucky that Warwick is running it down though.
That's fine. I mean, the thing is, in that position, you should have. So you can kind of put him into a situation where he dies regardless of what he does. Basically, you flash onto him, but you don't use Q. Then you Q behind him. If he W's, you W forward, and it's like there's no outcome where he lives there. Does that make sense? I'll explain the replay.
I try.
It's a bit
I
long.
actually see your point because I block his pathing that way.
Exactly. Because
Okay.
if he can't W past you or W to escape, he can't live there. And if you parry and do it properly, like it's GG's. It's over for him.
I don't think I moved there. I think I raised my tempo.
Yeah, this kind of sucks. Honestly, I would just recall it. God, no, you want to get Trinity first.
See, I'd sell D-Blade here again.
No, I wouldn't.
You
You
let those
know why I don't
D-Blades.
do that? It's because that's something I want to tell you actually.
If something catches, I'm gonna move. Okay. Warwick
Yeah,
needs to
so
come.
there's Syndra, so be careful.
Oh, there's Syndra. True, I forgot about Syndra.
Yeah. But there's Bard coming as well. Just catch a top wave and get Trinity.
Okay,
Oh
Syndra
shit, there's a
TP'd.
whole squad. Instead of the team, let me go bot and you. You have to not miss a single CS though, I think. Yeah, it's fine.
Probably.
You get Trinity.
And then I'll TP. Oh, I don't have TP. Where did I
You just
TP?
walk by.
Oh, I TP. Yeah,
And so
okay.
one thing I want to explain to you is, see, like, why would you want to sell Blade for Trinity? It's as if you're playing against the clock, right? But you know, with Fiora, you literally have all the time you want because you're outscaled.
Okay, but if I had recalled and sold D-Blade, I would already be on this turret right now.
True, I agree, right? But maybe the enemy team would react quicker. They would like look to defend it. I just felt like it's more consistent to not sell it, right?
I
You're
see
kind of
your, I
putting the
see your point, but I think there's gonna be scenarios where you can gain tempo and like be faster on the map, like 1 or 2 waves, right? And then get more as a result. But I do see that you're kind of racing the clock with that mindset. I completely understand what you mean.
Yeah, because I always play with the mindset that I am not pressed to do anything because the enemy team is, right? Because I'm playing Fiora.
This guy is chilling, I think.
Yeah, he's just
Oh.
gonna get murdered in a second because there's Briar. You just force turret under his eyes and then you just. Dude, this guy's just trolling. Like,
Alois is
I mean,
chilling.
if you can get T2, especially if this was next patch, right? If this was next patch, you'd be a millionaire after this.
Yeah, I beat Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates both at once. I don't think
Yeah.
I can get this. I don't know how strong I am. Like, I'd probably be able to dive this guy.
Yeah, but it's like it requires you to predict his thing. It's not worth it.
I'll dipping. Might need the whole
You
to
can
help.
Q on Karma and parry her W. Slow her before though. So what you want to do is
Fighting the Jin. Okay, the guy died. I just don't know if
Okay.
Syndra or anybody else is coming
tell your
too.
team to back off. Like I don't like this because like when there's too many variables that come into account, it's too flippy now, right? You want to neutralize the position kind of and just let yourself 1v1 or
Okay.
even 1v2. That's fine. But what I was gonna say against Karma, so you can parry your Karma W, right? But if you want to make sure she doesn't dodge it, Q her, slow her with E, and then use the parry.
I see. Okay, I buy Fature, right?
Yeah, E by Phage, and then you use go bot lane here. And see how like...
You
it's
still go
important
bot?
you keep-
I'll go top here, so that's
Oh,
bot.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
I
yeah.
meant top. Going bot here would be grief. But you see how... What's going on here?
Oh,
You know what I do sometimes in game? Like whenever I see my team doing this, I just put the map on myself, and then I say Bismillah.
yeah, this is pretty chill here.
Yeah, it's like I'm chilling on my side of the map.
But
you know,
somehow
I
my
don't wanna deal
team,
with
the bro smurfed it. Wait, Jez is 1 and 9. What the hell? What's Jez doing? There's too many griefers. GG. Well, we have tempo really fast, because even if Cassandra gets 2 kills here, he can never gain as much gold as we get here. So I'm also seeing we're pushing out bot wave 2. The faster I am here, maybe I can get... Syndra doesn't have TP either. So nobody should be able to defend me from this tier 2, and then maybe we can even TP bot here as well. Get that tier 2 as well.
You have it here. 3 minutes is enough. You take this turret in like, I think 8 seconds with these items. Let's count.
You do the counting.
2, 3, 4, 5.
GG.
What the
Fiora.
fuck?
Riot!
Fiora, what the hell?
Uh-oh.
No, your champion's busted.
See, I want to go, but...
No, just back off.
Yeah, okay. I kind of like see this too, you know? I just want to walk here. I'm going to keep my
that's what
TP.
I was going to say that. You just tell your team, hey, don't die, team. And hopefully they don't do Baron. If they do Baron, you have to like pressure.
I think I should base and then TP, no?
Yeah, that's fine.
Would you buy Mercs here? Because we're going to have to skirmish. I think Mercs is good.
No.
Okay.
Go
Okay,
hold
coach. TP on the...
TP mid lane, I guess.
Oh,
yeah.
TP.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Okay, they're bringing the back up for my TP, so we're going to get this. They have to walk all the way around, so we have tempo here.
Please, just, if you can get Hullbreaker, just so like, ping him off the wave. You just need Hullbreaker. If you get Hullbreaker, this game's over. Go for tier 2.
Really? I would go bot here. Look at the fat wave.
Yeah, but you just need Hullbreaker. Oh yeah. Good parry.
I don't think we can punish your coach.
Now bot, but like, you just gotta ping your team back and tell them, if I get Hullbreaker, this game's over.
Okay.
Like it's that impactful, right? And you're gonna see. I want you to see it because you're gonna see how crazy broken. Fuck them. Just pray that it goes well. If it doesn't, it's okay.
Wait, you said I should go mid here? What did you say?
No. Just push.
Why is Silas flaming me?
Okay, now recall and get your Hullbreaker. You have it in like 25.
But we could get this now that they're mid here. Surely I play for this.
Okay, that's fine. I agree. I think that's fine. I think it's actually the better call is to go here and take Tier 2. I kind of have this very safe mentality to where I just want my Hullbreaker at all costs.
I see.
Because now you're not going to be playing the same League of Legends. It's your game now. Like you decide how this game goes once you have Hullbreaker.
Alright.
And you can even I think recalling is good.
Yeah.
Go CDR boost. Kill her. What the fuck? Ult her.
I still missed, even though I slowed her.
Yeah, I mean it's karma with Shiralas and fucking E. Like,
Just full Rabadons.
Oh,
Oh, the boys can do Nash maybe. Oh, I should have replaced that. This is not good.
This is fine. Now tell your team, I have Hullbreaker. Let me get bot before I do anything, and it's GG's. And at this point, if Cassandra tries to defend, you literally just tank his damage and take turret.
Okay, I trust you, coach.
Just trust. Like,
I don't move here. I don't move here.
You don't move.
Okay, coach. Rank 1 macro right here.
I'm taking a big gamble, but I believe. Like this is like the Fiora intuition reflex. Just trust me on this one.
Okay.
No, don't listen to Drake. No.
I fixed it. I fixed it, coach.
Yes, go. You're gonna end the game.
I fixed the issue. Holy shit, that Bard ult. That went wide. No!
Push, it's okay. We don't care. You can take inhib here.
Next match I get 400 tokens. Imagine they took the Nash.
Can you finish it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I can't finish the game. I can finish this, yeah.
No, I meant like the inhib. Yeah, of course. And
I'm seeing this mid tier 2, coach.
Go take mid tier. Yeah. Go take it. No way.
Okay, no.
Yeah. If you reacted instantly, you could have gotten it. Just stall. Yeah, he fights you is good because you're just gonna stall their Baron.
I want blue buff, to be honest.
Oh, blue buff. Poggers. Now, wait, take the blue buff. If he's gonna contest. So what you could have done here is proxy the next mid wave so that they can't push and you sterilize the game.
I see. That would have been good.
Yeah, that would be good if they weren't contesting. So now just push. You're fine.
The barrel, not land. I would have grouped a lot more in this game, I believe.
Yeah, no, I feel like, of course, there's some moments where you should have grouped, but I want you to see the power of the mindset of just perma splitting, and then you'll be able to find the perfect balance between both, of grouping and splitting. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because the thing is, if your team listened there and just didn't, if Silas didn't die before Baron, you would have just ended, like, you would have ended the game and you just get Baron for free. Right?
Yeah, that's true. And if Briar actually won the smite, it would be the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. If Briar won smite, it's the same thing. So just push. And you can rotate to mid lane because they're most likely going to defend you and just take T2 mid.
Okay.
You've got a bit of an issue. You might have to defend there. I mean, you guys do have an in-hit, but... Yeah, you do have super minions, so it shouldn't be Jover, I think. He's going to cancel you.
How much damage do I do?
Oh, I missed my
No, you
Q.
do a lot. As long as you hit vitals. But yeah, that's
So you taught me the trick here. Oh, I tried to do it.
Yeah, you try to do it, but it expired.
Do I even win here? No, I don't. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
hitting
just
the
hit
vitals. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
hitting
yeah.
the vitals.
You can Q. Okay, just run out.
I hinted so
I
hard.
mean, he played it extremely.
And we lost the game!
Wait, no. There's Silas and Bard, and that minion won't give them turret damage here. You don't lose the game.
I'm a griefer.
What the fuck?
That guy deals 0 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that guy cooking with his build?
I'm a bit sad.
Yeah,
Because-
there's some decisions we could have made this game that are fine. I could have expanded my lead too. Like, my death here to Cassandra really sucked, but...
Yeah. The thing is, I want to kind of show you how to play Fiora in these positions, and the decisions, like, because you have a lot of hard decisions to make in the game, right? But I mean, we'll go through it, and I'll show you the replay and whatnot.
Okay, yeah.
I want to show you a quick play here. So, okay, right, even though it might seem impossible, the Orn was like he's master player, right? And
Yeah.
you'll see. Look what I do here. So I'm trading him. I bait out his E, of course. I spaced it, and then now look. I don't use my W. I still don't use W. Then I use it at the end. Auto E, Q auto, and see how the whole time he believed he could win.
Yeah, it's just because you stack Conqueror whilst like fighting, right? That's it.
And you're like, oh, my health isn't going down, so I could win this, and then you just boom, combo down.
It's the ugly bounce.
We're not talking about this game. Okay. I
Okay.
need to go on the stream, and then I need to, I think, refresh now, and it should work. Like, I should be able to see the VOD.
I think I definitely missed some kill windows as well. That could have sped up my gameplay a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the stream crashed.
Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, we got new...
No, it's fine. So the rune setup is good. So one setup that I go sometimes is I go sorcery with transcendence and
the movement speed thing.
gathering storm.
Oh.
No, gathering storm.
Why gathering?
I used to go that thing, but the idea is I'm confident enough to where I don't need second wind and unflinching to beat Kasante. And so
Yeah,
if I have
fair.
that, I'll be able to stomp him, and then also guarantee and like keep a consistent lead. Like, how can I say this? Like, keep a consistent stomp with the transcendence and gathering storm. Does that make sense in a way?
Yes, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was kind of similar with Riven at some time as well, no?
I mean, I'm also very confident in all my matchups. I never run Resolve. Like, I go Transcendence, Nimbus every game.
That's good. I like that. Whenever I have the few games I play Riven, because I'm washed on her, I do that sometimes as well.
Yeah. But the same thought process, right? Like, the Resolve kind of just allows you to get that better lightning phase, I guess. But if you're so confident on your champion and the matchups, then I guess you can get away with Sorcery.
Exactly, that's the idea. Like, if I'm confident, I'll either go Inspiration or Sorcery.
Okay.
So here, look at this. So you see how by going inside the bushes, even though like if you confronted him through the wave, this vital would have been impossible to get. Right?
Yeah.
That's what ideally what Kasante does here is you get bush control. But since you got it, they open up the vital for free, right?
Yes.
It's very good. Up until now. Now look what you should have done here. See, you queue this vital, but this vital is free, so you shouldn't queue it, right?
No, I autoed it. Oh, this next
no.
vital. Oh, I queued this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what you should have done was auto the front vital, because it was the back one, so and he gave it to you for free. You auto this one, and then you could have queued this one.
And then you get one or two more autos, I guess.
Yeah, but where would it be after this? It would be a front and then front again.
Wait, can you repeat that? Could you repeat that?
So like, look how the vitals are gonna spawn. So this one's behind. So next one is
right.
Yeah, right or top.
Yeah, right or top.
So-
okay, and now it's left or top,
behind.
right?
It's left or bottom.
Left or bottom.
Because the quadrants.
Oh yeah,
are left, bottom, top, right.
yes. Yeah, you're right. Left or bottom.
So let's say you kept your queue and you would have queued this vital. Where would it be afterwards?
Top or right? No.
Exactly. So you would have gotten it while running away, and that you would have gotten, instead of getting 2 vitals, you would have gotten 4 vitals and like extra like what 80 health, right?
Yes. Okay.
So you see
That's
how
a massive
this-
difference, actually.
Yeah, like in this position, you would be either same health or a bit more, but he'd have like 150 less health.
Dude, I need to.
Right.
So I guess the thing here is, and I'm a reactive Fiora player right now. I'm not thinking ahead where vitals are going to spawn, but just the presence of mind of knowing where these vitals are going to spawn and actively thinking about it will switch up all your trade patterns, I suppose. I'm just
Exactly, right.
I'm right now, I'm a Fiora. Like, also, the thing is as well, when you, like, I mean, it's not necessarily the same, but very often when you play Grasp, you just queue auto and you walk away. Like, I have never really played in a way where I'm going for like 4 to 5 vitals in one trade. But I see here, I could put him 200 HP lower and be 4 HP.
Yeah, similarly here, like here you don't have to walk up to you don't have to queue this. You can just walk up auto, queue the back one, auto the front one. That's
Yeah, I got 3
vitals
vitals again. Yeah. I see what you mean.
And these things they add up, right?
Yes.
It's really important. And good players, well, they will react to you reacting to your vitals, and that's like a whole game, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. So a lot of instances where you could have traded better, and here like the way you should be positioning, and let me do actually like a Discord screen share. The way you should have positioned at this moment is basically you position like here, and the threat it does is basically if he walks up to CS, you're basically saying I'm not gonna allow you to go for this minion, because if I'm in this section here and he goes up for this minion, this vital will present itself.
You get 3
So,
vitals again, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole idea. Like these things are very important. And just by having a vital, you don't even have to proc it sometimes. But just the presence of a vital will make someone not want to CS. Right?
Yep.
And so there are some details. And here you're going to go for a little trick because you walked up too far. And then here, like you knew it was going to be a front vital. And I told you, remember?
Yeah.
So you could have went beforehand earlier.
And autoed it. And then auto
Exactly.
EQ. So I get 1 more auto here in the straight again. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm just not thinking about where the next vital is going to be at. That's going to be my biggest thing to focus on. I'm not thinking where is the next vital going to go. I play like I see it spawning and I'm like, oh, how do I react to this? I'm not positioning myself in advance to kind of prepare the vital, which is a big mistake, of course.
Yeah, and of course, like you said, if you're playing grasp, it's not that important because you just Q, right?
Yeah. I'm just not used to it at all.
And
But
then
then it gives so much depth to your trade patterns and to trading opportunities.
Exactly, and this is also kind of why I believe that Fiora is like one of the most, if not the most complicated top laner in like.
No, I agree.
It's so unconventional way of thinking, right?
I think the skill ceiling on Fiora, as in like how intricate you can play out certain skirmishes or trade patterns, are very are different catered to every matchup and like trade patterns. So yes, I think. But that is again, if you play Grass Fiora, you just it's so easy to play. If you play Conqueror Fiora, like only as a full one trick I would ever play Conqueror Fiora, and only then I feel like you can make this work, right? How you play.
Yeah.
But that's also the beauty of it. I like it.
So that's part of it, right? And that's why like I made a tier list saying like fake skill champions, and I put Grasp Fiora there because I think Grasp with Fiora, it makes a champion that seems complicated super easy.
Yes, I agree.
And at this point, I mean, you have the freeze, like you have a very good weight position, and so the way you should position here is so you get this vital. So see how you're positioning towards the top? I would either be here or be here, right? Because you have item advantage here, and you're allowing him to get into the position to block this vital, and you shouldn't do that, right?
But if you'd stand there right bottom, would you just look to like queue the backwards vital, or how would you approach the trade?
Well, I would have liked to go there like as I saw, because you saw the vital appear a bit earlier, right?
Yeah.
I guess when do you see it appear onto him? As soon as I see him, I'll just hug the wall there, right?
Okay, so you're making it so you can't even walk up to the minions. Right
Yeah,
now
so
you'll
you
be
can't
walking
walk
to the wall. I see.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. My thinking, like, I'm not even thinking about the vital position. Like, to me, the vital position is kind of like whatever, you know?
Yeah, because you're thinking you have to see how you position, and then if the vital's in a good position, it's whatever. No,
Yeah.
you have to position based on the vital. right?
Exactly, yeah.
That's what dictates how you position. And what I would have done here is essentially, since I'm stuck here, I would wait for this wave to come and equalize, like stack up, whatever, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at that point,
Wait
if
for
he
the
wants to
frontal
fight me
vital.
here,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have to, because if he wants to fight me, I'll take the fight. I have an item advantage. But if he's scared and he runs away, I'll wait in time outside of minion aggro range to hit him and then just zone him from the wave that's pushing him towards me, you know?
Yeah.
And then that's how you like win games on freezes, right? Because freezing is like super important on Fiora. And so here you trade him very good, and here I would have parried this Q, right?
Yeah, I see your point. So my thought process here is I'm going to hold my parry in case he tries to W.
Well, yeah, of course. Like once you see that like he's not doing it,
Then I can just... Yeah, I see. I did, yeah. The second you saw it, yeah.
The parry is a very hard ability to use because it's sometimes counterintuitive. For example, against Darius, people say parry the E when you really shouldn't, right? That loses you the matchup. You parry Darius auto W, right? And if you think about it, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
And
also just the mental pressure of keeping it makes it so he can play the game.
Exactly, right? It's just the mental pressure is a big point. Like sometimes whenever I have a front vital and I see that the enemy is going for a CS, what I do is I'll hold the front vital so that he's not going to go to the CS and I can proc it later anyways. That's why sometimes even holding vitals is a pressure, mental pressure.
I see.
And here you ult here. You do an amazing play here. This is like really well played. This is like literally perfect.
I actually blocked both abilities. I didn't even notice that.
And see how you were pathing already to go to the right vitals? This is what I really liked. The two things that I really liked here is one, you were already pathing towards the vitals in like the right direction. So here it's gonna be top or right.
Yeah.
And you moved around from the top.
Yeah.
Here is gonna be bottom or left, and you moved around from the bottom, and you held your E for the end, perfectly played, GG's. That's how you play Conqueror Fiora. That's like literally like book how to play Conqueror Fiora.
Yeah,
you know?
here I actually played for the vitals, I guess, and it made them like you see the difference instantly.
Yeah, because you were almost dead there. Like it came down to nothing, right?
Yeah, but
Like, if you don't kill him
exactly.
sooner,
If you
more
don't,
heals up here.
yeah, if I wait longer for the vitals, then I mean, even here I could have been faster. To be fair, even that second vital, I could have been like I don't know half a sec or like a few. How do you say it? Nanoseconds, like milliseconds, a bit faster, which I think makes a difference, right? Because I could have been ready on that vital instantly. I was still a little late there.
Exactly, because you try to space in an auto in the meantime.
Yes.
Which is fun, honestly. And here you get your items, you're chilling. And here, I mean,
I think I could have killed him here if I'm more aware.
Yeah, I mean, I think your goal shouldn't be to kill him because he has ult, so it's a bit dangerous. But you could still get like a very good trade here.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed is the way you space against Cassante. What I like to do whenever he has Q, I do like a lot of left-right movements, right?
Yeah.
To fake him out. You do a lot of back-front movements, I realize. It's a bit like you walk up and down, right? But I guess here you did kind of do that here.
No, but yeah, you're right. Usually I try to spade out his Q range because it's so short, right? I don't necessarily look to sidestep it. I more so look to walk out of it. That's true. That's that's how I approach the ability.
Yeah, but there's a lot of ways to approach it depending on the champion and whatnot. I mean, it's details. I mean, here you get a slow push. And see, like, here, you're positioning in the wrong side of the here. Because, like, here, he shouldn't be allowed to walk up that
Absolutely
much.
not. No, illegal. Yeah, full illegal. But again, I'm just not even, like, here, I guess I'm more so focused on wave position, not even considering the vital. I have to be so much more reactive every vital. Like, I'm too reactive of a Fiora player, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You're going to work on it. And honestly, I'm afraid, shit, like, you already did some good plays after one game. Shit, like, imagine 10 games. What's going to happen there? Like, shit. And here, I mean, your spacing was good. It's just that, like, you had no outcome where you could kill him here.
Yeah,
like,
I was thinking here, I'm all-in to put him at 1 HP, but honestly, this biscuit sustains him so much. So he can get healing.
Wind and D-shield. It's like, what you could have done, and maybe I would have done this, it's like, you walk down with him, and then if you predict that he goes here, you just Q afterwards and kill him, but then if he knocks you back,
you're dead.
You see, that's why I was like, you just don't go for the kill.
Yeah, I think it's better to back off.
Yeah.
I understand. Sorry?
In this position, you could kill him.
Yeah.
And the way you do that, I just didn't want to pressure you to do it, is you walk up and you just W him here instantly, auto E, and then you see what he does. If he doesn't use his W, you
one-shot him.
Auto and kill him.
Yeah, I one-shot, yeah.
And if you use his W, you can Q out and retry it on the next wave.
Yeah, no, I've never considered starting a dive with W, but it makes a lot of sense. It also cripples him pretty much, right? And there's like no reaction for him. And if he dodges it, then nothing happens.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the idea. It's like if W hits,
he's dead.
90%
of the times, right?
Right? If it misses, no aggro. You don't take turret aggro.
Yeah.
And W is the condition for the dive to work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's the best way to approach it. And then, I mean, here it's really good. You kind of caught in a weird position here because ideally, like, technically you want to freeze here, right? Technically. But he's so low to where you want to dive him as well, right?
Yeah, and so here I'm also thinking, like, 1 minute for Hydra. I want to try and keep this guy here. If I farm even for 400 gold, then I have Hydra and he's, like, gonna have what? Chain Vest, Kindle Gem, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. And so the idea is, like, if you dive and you're able to get something out of it, this play is worth it. But if you don't get anything out of it, you would have just been better off freezing, right?
I see your point.
And then waiting for your TP to get a TP back with Hydra, and you'd be good. But I mean, I think the dive was definitely playable, so I think like this is the right call. I would have done the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And as we keep going, he teleports back. You teleport.
Yeah, this one was interesting.
Yeah, this one was very interesting. So here, I think I would have walked a bit more downwards because the minions were going to take the play anyways, right? Like if the minions did, like, because thing is, if he follows you down here, the minions will take it. If he doesn't go back up, then you can Q, right? Here you try to Q a bit early and like, I guess not Q, but like you try to go for the plating and he's able to punish you.
I think the auto E is just too greedy. If I just only auto and Q, then it's fine. I think just the auto E was just completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
But I guess here I thought even if he ults me, I would just still win.
Yeah, did you auto a minion, I think? Or let me see what happened. Did you Q focus a minion? I'm not sure which of happened. So here, yes, you Q focused a minion, I think. No, hit him, then you auto the minion. Damn.
Oh yeah, out of the minion. Oh, that made
Yeah.
it awkward.
Yeah, I mean, it came down. It was pretty close. I mean, you could have definitely killed him though. There's nothing.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
you're
if
right.
you don't auto E here, you wouldn't have had to use your flash the way you did, and then you could have
Yes.
flashed over the wall and killed him.
Yeah. I think if I play this mechanically better, it seals the game here.
Exactly right, because then you get platings and
Yeah, it's
just
GG for him. It's GG. But dying here kind of like, I don't know, gets him somewhat back.
Yeah, because he got a lot of gold.
Yeah, it stabilizes.
This matchup, you don't mind if Cassandra gets a good bit of XP, but you mind if he gets his Iceborne.
Yeah.
Right? And I mean, besides that, you're pushing in, you're trying to force some plates. Here, this is why I don't like getting Hydra early, is because if you get your Hydra and you're not able to like force plates, and you're not able to force plates, the game becomes very awkward to where you're just giving him a lot of free waves, despite
Yeah, I'd consider going for golems maybe here even as well. Like that's what I was considering in game. Maybe I just go for golems and then I just get that. But yeah, it just sucks, right?
Yeah.
But this is also a result of me dying early. I shouldn't have died earlier. So then I wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah, because to be fair, if you're willing to take the risk here, you could like Q onto him here, right?
Yeah.
And he can't Q you because you have parry if you react to it. And then you can maybe whittle him down to the point you can get the plate.
That's fair.
But here you do a robbery. I like this.
I don't know, I'm a criminal. I'll be honest, I was a little scared here.
Yeah, but you got out. It's like perfect. Then you recall, you come back to lane, and you kill the Warwick here. So like at this point, like when I started the game at this point, I was like, this is like after this kill, I was like, okay, you're in an amazing game.
Yeah, but I was also thinking I can't lose here. I think in terms of macro, I could have definitely like even here could maybe consider TPing a little bit more to the Jhin that was like pushing up tier 2 here. But I definitely think I could have impacted the map a little bit more. If we keep playing, I don't know. It was some hard decisions.
I feel like one concept people I feel like neglect a lot is like why I don't, because you see how I was telling you always stay on side and don't group, get XP, be selfish.
Yeah.
It's because so like how much is it a level worth? Like 500 to 600 gold? How much
Yes.
is it?
Yeah. I said 5 to 600, generally speaking, depending on the champion.
Yeah, depending on the champion. But if once you get Hullbreaker, every level becomes 800 to 900 gold, right?
That's fair. I never looked at it that way.
Yeah, the value of levels when you have Hullbreaker is so exponential. And that's why, like, I'm not afraid of a level 13 Fiora who has Hullbreaker and everything and like 4 items maybe. I'm afraid of a level 16 Fiora who has Hullbreaker. Because now she has like 430 more MR and armor.
Yeah.
And like her stats just do so much. And that's why I play like super selfishly. And I mean, we'll get more into it in the mid game, but that's kind of like just showing you the idea. I think you could, yeah, well.
That was a piggy.
It's a bit of a tough position. The Warwick. Oh, you actually killed him. This was really good, actually.
I just don't know my limits too well in these scenarios.
Yeah, but I mean, you couldn't kill them here, to be fair. If Warwick doesn't like refill like he did, right?
Yeah.
And then here, it was basically the concept of if you wait for your parry, and then you walk up, and then
Right
you
here
can
should be
block
dead.
with your W, right?
Okay, but I also went a little too early before my W, I guess. I also went a little too early.
And like you were stalling a bit much here. Like look how much you stalled, right? Like you queued and you walked back reflex, right? You don't have to do this reflex.
True. I should just walk with him.
Boom, you eat a minion. I like that.
I lost. No, but I lose all my damage and my sheen damage too. I should just Q him and wait, can you go back? I think if I actually just Q him and auto E, he just dies.
Yeah, because then if he W's out, you follow with flash Q.
Yeah. He would always die. Holy moly. Yeah.
And if you kill him there, that's kind of a game. Another
Yeah. I get the full turret. It'd be GG.
Yeah.
Again, I just missed too many crucial kill windows. I get this though.
I mean, even though you lost, I think like you learned a fuck ton from this game.
100%. I just the thing is again, I think the more like if I play 100 games of Conquer Fiora, then it's going to be a completely different like position because I know my limits and my damage output a lot more consistently, and I know what skirmish I should be taking and what skirmish I need to avoid. But right now, it's so hard for me to calculate my damage. I have no idea.
Yeah, of course. It's like once you have Hydra, like you saw like when you killed Warwick back there, like you just fucking one shot him, right? Like the Warwick here, like you when was it?
It was a little before here. It's a little before, like it's not back here.
Yeah, here. Like when you bursted him here, like even I don't expect this type of damage sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this, boom. Like Turret did one shot here, and he was all basically already dead, right? So it's hard to evaluate, and you'd like practice and whatnot, and like good feeling. You see how here, once you got these two
But
turrets,
even here, like, go back, like, I did 2 Qs on the Warrior. This guy's 1 HP. Like I thinking in the game, I was thinking, I've Hydra Trinity first. I can probably die this guy because he has no ult, right?
yes.
And the thing is, I just don't know exactly how I'm supposed to, like, approach this because I just don't know my exact damage output. But
Yeah. Well, if you want to maximize damage, the way I would try to kill him here is to go for R, then auto EQ auto, the combo I showed you before. Remember?
yes. But it's super
So-
tricky to still to get, like, 4 vitals here on the turret, no?
Yeah, it's not easy because why I didn't want you to go for it is because he has Boots of Swiftness, Stride, and E. And if
Yeah.
he kites the vitals properly, slows you, you're playing a build that has no resistances, right? So
Yeah,
it's very
I just probably
volatile.
die. It's not worth it.
And I mean,
Okay.
you're completing your job. I think the only thing you could have done to win this game, considering the way you were playing, like let's say you played the same way, is communication with your team.
Yeah, yeah,
I-
100%.
I'm a type racer.
No,
type a
I
lot.
usually do this as well, but the thing is, it's like I'm focused on your calls. I'm thinking myself, it's just too hard to like.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
so
even
wrong.
care too
Yeah,
much
I
about
agree.
my team. I'm more so
But-
just actively listening to you instead of paying more so attention to the game. Some scenarios. But I think here also my team just backing off will be completely fine, but they're also taking skirmishes they completely shouldn't.
Exactly. Like, there's no objective up, and you guys outscale. It's like, wait, why are you taking up like why are they taking fights when this
Yeah.
is like this is a
I'm supposed to be top lane. I think until here we've not made mistakes. I've missed some very
Yeah.
crucial kill windows. So even though like I'm 10 this minute, I'm 4-1 and 3, I still could have done a lot better from my position. And then here I just dip, and now we want to play bot.
But
makes
I mean,
sense.
realistically, like besides that one death, this is almost a perfect game. Because like, look at your CSing, look at your kill assist. You've gotten you've gotten every single turret in the game, by the way. Like your
Yeah.
team has not gotten a single turret.
Yeah.
And,
But if I like, get one of those like solo kills, then I should have got them. But again, here my entire team dying. I mean, this is not my mistake. This is just my teammates griefing again.
Exactly.
They're just
But
dying.
you're gonna see something that's right. If you have succeeded in one of those plays, you would have gotten your Hullbreaker a few minutes sooner, which would have made it to where you get the Hellbreaker at the right tempo on the Baron play.
Yeah. I could have had 3 items exactly.
Exactly. So you get the idea. And
This
that's
is
why,
why,
like,
yeah.
I mean, here we should just back off. Like after this kill, we just
Yeah,
reset
I
on
just
the
completely
wave.
grief.
You went for the wave a bit, which is,
No, it's just
A
grief.
bit greedy?
Complete grief.
but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. And also, like, you see how even though you just use your W because you're maxing W, like,
It's
your
only
W
7
almost-
seconds. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, like your W almost came up to block the Jin W, right?
Yeah.
And if you block that Jin W, I think you live. By the way,
Yeah.
like you Q, then you flash out away, you just live.
Okay. Yeah,
but
from
anyways,
here,
at
it's
this
not
point-
that like our team chasing here. It's like again, like they've just chain died like for the past 3 minutes in a row. Like my mid jungle AD, so it's like whatever.
It's like I don't get it. They must be like on their phones. They fight, then they go on like Subway Surfer. They're watching TikToks. Like, why do they fight so much? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, the silence dies. I so here in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I could group here, and they probably get off Nash, right? But here, and then I guess the alternative is that it's kind of a 50-50, right? Briar gets it or Warwick gets it, so it's a full 50-50 in that scenario.
Yeah, and why I went for the split play is because regardless of the outcome, I'm still getting an inhib, and I'm threatening to end the game. And in the case that we get the good outcome, game's over, right?
Yeah,
so I think the
100%.
risk was worth taking, right? Because also, if your team isn't grief like pigs, like I don't know, they're fighting when Silas is in base. If they cancel recalls, this game's over as well.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, I'd end the game.
so that's why I told you to go for this play, because in so many ways, this game could have been over here right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 100%.
But I guess if you look at it back and you look at the play, I think the correct play here could have been that you would identify that a fight would happen. You go mid lane, and then what happens is that if you're mid lane in, let's say, this position,
Yeah,
you're able to push, threaten T2, and if they ever force Baron, you can go back onto them.
Yeah.
And they can never catch you because you have Fiora mobility and you can just walk down.
yeah. And also maybe just me being midwave makes it so they don't start Nash. But I mean, we're talking in hindsight here too. It's fine because Silas is TP, right?
Yeah.
If I just stall 15 seconds, then it's probably good too. But
Exactly.
I still think
So-
we played a pretty fine game. The thing that I just that gives me the biggest insight is how poorly I'm playing with my vitals. Like the thing is,
Yeah.
once you see it, how I'm missing like 2 to 3 vitals every trade, it's kind of mind blowing.
Yeah, you see like, oh wow, it's a lot actually.
Yeah.
Right. And here I think like they're going for the inhib was perfect here. Has you like went oops.
I
As
think
you
I
went
went
up
insta though.
this way.
Oh yeah, I see. But
And you
okay,
go
yeah,
the-
yeah.
Dude, that would have been crazy.
I didn't
That
think of
would've
it
been
like
nuts.
that. Yeah. Okay, that I
Yeah.
guess that makes your distance a little better.
Yeah, because you could go from behind, and this turret, like even here, you could have
1
maybe taken
second.
it.
Yeah, no, I take it.
Yeah.
I'd
'Cause
take it in
remember-
1 second.
Remember when we did the math before? It was 6 seconds when you had Hydro Trinity. You have Hydro Trinity Hullbreaker, so you take this in like 2-3 seconds.
Yeah,
So minion like buff would still stay.
yeah, 100%.
And yeah, at this point, what I would have maybe done here is I go here and I just proxy this wave. And if they chase me, I just go through the turret here and like I stall them for like I just basically do shenanigans, right?
Yeah, you stall 2 waves or something like that from Nash. So it's already
Yeah.
kind of, their Nash play is already kind of Jover.
Yeah. Because by the way, like at this point, if you, like the mission here in this game is if you survive Nash, this game is won. Because
Yeah.
what happens if you survive Nash, you go bot lane with power minion on the Hullbreaker on the super minion, and your team goes top. It's GG, right?
Yeah.
Because Cassandra can't defend against you solo. They have to put 2 targets on you. They put 2 targets on you, your team sees just top. And that's like this is why I communicate so much because you see how easy it is to win games, and that's why I don't sell my Dorans. I'm super patient because it's like the game like. The longer the game goes, the better this is for me. I don't mind it, right? But
Yeah.
the more your team has like ADHD, the more you lose. You know, it's like unlucky.
Yeah, you've got that late game insurance.
Yeah, and here what
Oh
happened
no.
you got so
I
this is
have
kinda, like,
5
one of the worst
strokes.
situations because you have a wall here, a wall here, and a wall here. Like, how do you proc your ultimate here? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So what I would have done, I would have procced this one and then this one.
yeah.
Because this one, like, you can at least like jump over the wall.
Yeah, but again here, I'm playing as if like, oh, what vitals are we gonna do? Oh, let me go for it. I'm not thinking in advance. You know, you're before you go for the player thinking what vital should I prioritize. I ain't doing that. I'm just going with the play. But here you see, I tried to get him away from the wall, but it went away.
I was so happy when I saw it. I was like, damn, is he gonna go for it? And by the way, if you had gotten bottom vital instead of left, you win this. So here you lost the 50-50. And so after like it's here at this point, here, yeah, after the ult decays, you got 50-50 like fucked. Like here it's left or bottom, and you got left.
Yeah. So it's kind of
If it's
doomed.
bottom here, you kill him. Because remember what I said, against tanks, you don't care about dealing auto attacks. Like here, all these autos you're doing are useless. Like you shouldn't even auto attack him. If you're not hitting on vitals, your damage is not relevant. It's not useful.
Yeah.
Here, just like an insane prediction, I guess. That was well played by
Yeah,
him.
he swerved on me.
But that's the whole idea. And honestly, like, you played well on key moments and slightly better communication, or your team not dying slightly, or canceling. Like, there were so many small things that would.
Yeah, or if I get like 1 or 2 of these like key solo kills that would have sped up my whole breaker like 2 to 3 minutes, that would have been massive too.
Yeah, so that's the idea. Alois. I mean, there isn't much more than that.
I love it.
Like, all right. Like, what do you think? How do you
Amazing.
think about Fiora now?
First things first, you've really opened up my eyes to. So I was like, if I just play Grass Fiora, like this champion is brain dead, but it's also not fun. So I also wanted to really learn Conquer Fiora, but you've really opened my eyes to just understanding how many vitals I'm basically missing out on in every play. I just need to start thinking very consistently where is the vital gonna go next, and just already make sure that my positioning is like moving in advance with the vital. Whenever I see one vital position, I instantly also should play according to that vital position instead of just positioning myself in a way where I see fit. And yeah, it just changes your mindset a lot.
Exactly, and that's why, like, this is why I love Fiora. You know, it's like there's so many details you can play on, so many ways to maximize Fiora's gameplay, like holding your E, holding your W. Like even I'm glad I was able to show you a good game. Like even though it's a bit weird, like I'm kind of glad you lost it. That's kind of weird to say, but it shows you that if you don't communicate, like had you won that game, you would have might not thought, okay, it's important for me to communicate with my team, right?
Yes, 100%.
And having that thought, and like I mean, you're a challenger player, so and you already do this, right? But a lot, I'm saying a lot of this for like the chat, right? Like had he communicated that game, he could have won it. And it's important that sometimes you lose some games to learn a lesson that will make you win the next 10, you know?
100%.
Oh yeah, also, like, someone in your chat said this as well. Don't forget about Fiora Oracle passive, like using Vitals for vision.
Yes, true.
That's kind of OP.
Dude, thank you so much for just all your insights, all your knowledge, all your wisdom on the game, but also Fiora. Thank you for your insane energy. And thank you for giving the opportunity as well for me, but also everybody watching to learn more about Fiora and everything around that. Thank you so much.
Definitely, Alois. Hey, thank you so much. I'm glad I was able to help, and I'm gonna be watching your Fiora games because I'm interested. And,
okay, shit. All right. Have an amazing day, bro.
You too. Take care.
Yo,
Bye-bye.
see ya, bro. That was absolutely amazing. It's the homie Potent.